Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They run with Walker. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll take it at the 12. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Dak going to put it up right away. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That was good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass, it stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Handoff here, up the middle. Finding space at the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's third down.
There's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Dak facing third and long. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A 21-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Sinnott, the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. first catch of the ballgame for Debo. That's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 8, cut the 60, cut the 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on.
Sinnott, the man in motion. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A very good field position to start. As the return is past the 40. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Dak on fourth down. That's taken in. He's got the first down and more than that. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. That's the fifth touchdown for him on the year. Auburn good with the extra point. Cowboys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle, into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Commanders go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here comes 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got
to the goal line and in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Cowboys will come back to tie things at 17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now he takes off. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Pushed out to his left. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Prescott now. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
What I love most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
They'll run the toss with Walker. Room to run past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the Commanders are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
18, 5 minutes. Go.
Walker. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Commanders will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's KaVontae Turpin. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
And they're off 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Prescott. He'll drop this for Blue. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
2nd down, Prescott. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Dorrance Armstrong gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Moving to his right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
On 2nd down, Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Back deep to receive the explosive KaVontae Turpin. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Sorry, don't disrespect you. I put up your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this PI. Little John and the East Side Boys, and we all like to see Chico.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down by Deion Jones. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the 21, here's second down and 9. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Yeah, here we go.
On first and 10, Prescott. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ball game.
And the Cowboys have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play, 3rd and goal coming up. They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second TD catch of the season.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
On 1st down, Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now on 2nd and long. They'll motion over Samuel. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Siddick. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That one swung out to Blue, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
First down, Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go. 46.
To the air again. Prescott. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up.